Special greeting today to all mothers across Canada. Happy Mother's Day as we bring you the championship game from Prague, Czechoslovakia between the Soviet Union and Czechoslovakia. Needless to say, Tom, the crowd will be very lively in this game tonight.
Very, very lively. This is the game that means everything in Europe as far as the hockey fans, Czechoslovakia and the Soviet Union are concerned. And the Soviets today have an uphill battle to fight. They have to win this game by 3 goals to win the gold medal. If Czechoslovakia wins the game or loses the game by 1 or 2 goals, they will win the gold medal.
And a reminder, this telecast is presented solely for the interest of our viewers under copyright of Arthur Harnett Enterprises Limited. Any use of this telecast without express written consent is strictly prohibited. The referee is Ken Pierce of the United States, refereeing his 2nd game in succession. He refereed the earlier game completed a short time ago as Canada defeated Sweden. Ken Pierce of the United States, the referee. Laszlo Schell, one of the linesmen from Hungary, and Ferber of Sweden is the other linesman. We're ready to go, and starting off is Petrov with Harlamov and Mikhailov. Alinka, Pozar, and Richter starting off as the forward unit for Czechoslovakia. And the championship game is underway, and the puck rolls back to Keuchel. Keuchel at the side of his own goal, clears it out. Puck at center ice and cleared back in over the blue line. Offside, and we've played just 8 seconds in the opening period. Holacek in goal for Czechoslovakia. And Tretiak in the net for the Soviet Union. Pozar dumps it ahead to Richter on the right side. Richter is bumped off the puck there by Fedosov. And it goes back into the Soviet zone. Number 7, Sagankov. Just clears it outside his own line. There's a check as Richter bumped Harlamov and knocked him down. Mikhailov falls. The puck on the far side. Halinka goes after Sagankov. It's off the boards. Harlamov reached for it. Failed to get it on a stick. Petrov lost it in the corner to Richter. Richter of Czechoslovakia back to Bubla. Bubla passes on the far side. Pozar lets it go, and that shot went wide. Rolling puck in front, and Tretiak stopped that. Now Sagankov for the Soviet Union to Harlamov at center, intercepted by Bubla. Bubla feeds a pass in for Pozar, knocked down by Fedosov, and Valery Harlamov covers up for the Soviet Union. And he just shoots it off the boards, down the ice, and back after it is Keuchel. Here comes Keuchel, leading a rush for Czechoslovakia. His shot goes wide in behind the Soviet goal. Around the boards, stopped at the line by Bubla, but that hit a skate and deflected wide. Billy Letinov gets it out to center ice. Here's Balderas. He can fly. Lets it go, deflected high over the glass. Out of play.
Well, obviously, the Czechoslovakian national team. Here we see the shot coming from the point, just going wide. The puck comes from the corner, and Halinka, he has the stick in the air. Richter throws it out. Halinka gets the stick on it, and he thinks it goes off Sagankov in behind Tretiak, but not quite. Tretiak got his foot on. Halinka had his stick in the air, thinking it was the first Czechoslovakian goal.
And we played 1 minute and 35 seconds in the opening period. No score. Zajac behind his own net. Cleared it out to center ice. Here's Martinez. Martinez goes over the line, going in with Novak, and he was checked by Luchenko. Puck rolls in behind the Soviet goal. No score. Number 22 is Luchtov. Luchtov had it knocked off his stick. Martinez at the side, and covering up is Luchenko. Ahead to Helmut Balderas. Balderas trying to get a pass over on the right wing, but that was broken up. Taken back by Martinez. The lead pass over the line goes Novak. Novak drops it in front, and that shot was knocked down by Kapustin. And Kapustin, a lead pass to Balderas. He stops, gets it in front, and it rolls right to Holacek, and he covers up.
Well, the action is end-to-end, and this is a very emotional hockey game. All these fans are warming up. We have the Toto-Ho, and we have the Shaibu. Here we see Balderas, and he just dances, holds that puck a little, throws it through, trying to get Kapustin in front of the net, and Holacek killing the play.
Right from the draw, the puck goes back. Here's Vasiliev keeping it in. A slap shot at the side, and coming out, Holacek reached for it, but it didn't reach the net. And we played 2 minutes, 31 seconds, and the puck was knocked with a high stick, so we'll have that face-off again to the left of Yuri Holacek, playing in his 10th World Hockey Championship. And that's as long as CTV has been bringing you the World Hockey Championship back to Canada. There's no score here in the opening period. Going in behind his own goal is Peter Stastny. Over on the far side, lead pass now to Chernik. He can fly. Chernik comes over the line, but he's stopped there, and covering up for the Soviet Union is Pervukin. Pervukin passed ahead to Maltsev. He's pinned against the boards by Stastny. Gets it out, though, and here's a chance for Golikov, but he was stopped before he could get to the Czechoslovakian line. Vasilia, lead pass, trying to set up Maltsev, but the pass failed to reach him. Mikosh of Czechoslovakia dumps it out where it's stopped by Pervukin. Pervukin's long shot, and Holacek stops that as we played 3 minutes and 25 seconds in the opening period. And there's no score. Here's a chance at the side. Golikov had a great opportunity, and the rebound is stopped by Holacek. Here's a break for Stastny. Stastny coming up, going over the line with Marian Stastny, a shot, and Tretiak stops that. As they go end to end. And coming back is Pervukin. Pervukin is stopped at center. Pinned against the boards, and we get a whistle. This is the World Hockey Championship on CTV. The forward unit for Czechoslovakia. Petrov is out there with Mikhailov and Harlamov. Harlamov wearing jersey number 17. Both teams are at full strength. No score. The puck rolls back to Bubla. Bubla to Richter. He's backhanded into the Soviet zone. And back quickly is Sagankov behind his own net ahead to Harlamov. Harlamov, a late pass. Going up and dumped was Petrov. As he got the puck in, there's a delayed penalty, and it's called a hooking call against Czechoslovakia.
Well, Petrov, who broke a stick on the faceoff, rushed all the way back into his own end, started to turn, took that lead pass. He'd just taken the pass after getting the new stick. Here we see the hook pulling him down, and we see the Soviet Union getting their first power play. Bubla in the box.
And the time of the penalty, 4 minutes and 4 seconds here in the opening period. Just an hour ago, Team Canada won the bronze medal here in Prague by defeating Sweden 3-2. And in that game, Dion, Sharpley, and Hickey scored the goals for Canada. Back to the line here to Fedosov. Passes to Sagankov. Soviets on the power play. Fedosov takes a shot, gives it to Petrov, and it goes wide. Sagankov, number 7, back to Fedosov. He gets it over, intended for Petrov, and it's slapped down the ice with 1 minute and 39 seconds remaining in the penalty to Bubla of Czechoslovakia. No score. We're in the opening period. That pass to Harlamov failed to reach him, goes over the line, and it's icing against the Soviet Union, and the faceoff comes back to Tretiak's left. One of the happiest men in the building between games was John Ferguson, the general manager of the New York Rangers. We spoke with him briefly. Pat Hickey, of course, plays with the Rangers and got that winning goal for Team Canada today. Many general managers on hand. Bob Fulford of Chicago, Max McNabb of Washington, Dennis Ball's here from St. Louis. There's Babe Pratt from Vancouver, and a host of NHL scouts, including agents Don Baisley from Winnipeg and the owner of Cleveland, George Gunn, all here watching this game. 4 minutes and 50 seconds have been played. The Soviets are on the power play. There are 1 minute and 10 seconds remaining in Bubla's penalty. Now winding up is Petrov. A pass on the right side. Mikhailov spins around, and his shot was stopped at the side of the net by Yuri Holacek. They go into the corner after it. It comes back to Fedosov, and he lost it. Martinez got it outside the line and back into the Soviet zone with 49 seconds left in the Czechoslovakian penalty. There's no score in the game. Mikosh off the boards. On the far side for Novak, but there first was number 14, Billy Letnov of the Soviet Union. Pass up on the left wing side to Makarov, who's out there now for the first time. Back to Fedosov. Swings into the corner. Balderas goes after it. Balderas drops it into Zlutov. Zlutov, number 22, back to Billy Letnov. Rolls it in front, the rebound, and it's stopped by Holacek.
Well, a very good opportunity. There we see Makarov off the end. And Makarov, 24, and number 2, Fedosov, are both junior hockey players. They both appeared in the World Junior Championships in Montreal. And here we've got two 20-year-olds. There's Veladinov just putting the puck through. There we see Balderas off the edge trying to get the puck up. Zhluktov, who had been hurt earlier in the tournament, coming to try and get that puck loose from Holacek.
And there are 17 seconds remaining in the penalty to Bubla. The puck slapped off the boards, but not out. Kept there by Billy Aletinoff. Right in front. Balderas lets it go. And Holacek got a piece of that. 5 seconds left in the penalty as they bump in the corner. Peter Stastny. Checked by Zhluktov. Makarov, number 24. Trying to get it back as Bubla steps on the ice. Both teams are at full strength. Balderas, a pass in front, and it was intercepted. Kept in by Billy Aletinoff. And his backhand shot is stopped by Mikhail. And here comes Czechoslovakia. Over the line, Stastny's drive, and Tretiak stops that.
Well, what a show Helmut Balderas put on here the other night, too. And he's playing very, very well for the Soviet Union early in this game. But he got a hat trick in the second period against Sweden on Friday night and put on a performance that was just outstanding.
Lively crowd in Prague, Czechoslovakia. This is the championship game coming to you live on the full CTV network. Puck rolls into the Soviet zone. Pervukin, number 5. Gets the pass out. Golikov comes out for the Soviet Union on the right wing. Passes in front to his brother. That's Vladimir Golikov, but it just bounced off his stick. Rolls in front. And Maltsev almost had a glorious scoring opportunity there. Halinka. He stopped. Golikov comes back in, takes a shot, and that is stopped easily by Holacek. Bubla, number 19, pass over on the left wing side, broken up there by Vasiliev. Kept in at the line, though, and that shot just went wide. Here's Richter. Richter, number 8. Hozar moves towards the center of the net. Richter's knocked down, along with Pervukin, still going after the puck. In to help out is Alexander Golikov. No score, and this is the World Hockey Championship on CTV. And we played 7 minutes and 15 seconds in the opening period. There's no score. The puck comes back. Kaberle's shot, and that went wide. After it is Sagankov, left it there for Mikhailov. A pass to the left wing side to Valery Harlamov. Knocked off his stick by Martinez. Martinez, number 10. Goes over to Czech Fedosov. The puck rolls into the Czechoslovakian zone. And in after it is Kaberle, number 15. No score as we approach the 7-minute, 45-second mark in the opening period. Inside the line goes Aberman. Knocked off the puck by Fedosov. Trying to get a face-off in the Soviet zone. But it's brought right back out. Martinez on the far side is checked by Mikhailov. And Martinez goes right back in behind his own goal. A pass to Kaberle. Kaberle was checked there by Harlamov, forced to go back again. And on the opposite side, Petrov breaks up that play, and here the net comes off. Those short pegs again, and referee Ken Pierce blows the whistle immediately.
Well, Mikhailov was a little upset because he had dug for that puck behind the net, and he finally got possession. He threw it out. The Soviet man who's in the slot, ready for the shot, looks, and there's the net turned around the other way. That's a tough way to score a goal.
And a big day for Canada, winning over Sweden earlier today, 3-2, winning a bronze medal.
Here you see Mikhailov going behind the net, working for the puck. Whoops, there the net goes off. He finally gets it out in front, but too late.
Zhluktov slapping away at the loose puck. Taken in behind the net. Peter Stastny's out there for Czechoslovakia with Marian Stastny, and they clear it down the ice into the Soviet zone with Billy Aletinoff, number 14, back after it. Being chased behind the net by Peter Stastny. Gets the pass ahead to Kapustin. Kapustin's bumped. Peter Stastny comes back over the line. And he tried to get the pass to Chernik. Chernik had to wait until Stastny got back on side. 8 minutes and 55 seconds have been played in the opening period, and there's still no score. Billy Aletinoff. Pass to Zhluktov. Zhluktov checked by Peter Stastny. Puck comes over to Balderas. Balderas circling around center ice. Dumps it into Luchenko, number 3. Luchenko passed behind Zhluktov. And Balderas is over quickly to get that puck. Players collide. Puck cleared over the line. Mikhail got a piece of Zlukov, but the puck goes into the corner. Both players fall, and here comes Czechoslovakia. Up on the right side, cleared in by Marian Stashny, and Peter Stashny bumps with Billy Letinoff, has the puck, swings around from Balderas, passes in front, and there's nobody there. Bubla tried to keep it in, stopped there at the line by Pozar. Pozar, a pass right in front. Here's a chance for Marian Stashny, but he just failed to get a shot. As the Soviets come right back, Balderas drops it over to Kapustin. Kapustin's shot broke his stick, and Keuchel feeds it out to Hlinka. Hlinka coming up over the line with Pozar, and that shot just goes wide of the Soviet goal. Rolls to the blue line, and coming back for the Soviet Union, number 23 is Alexander Golikov, tied up by Bubla, and Keuchel brings it out with a pass at center ice, coming over the line. Taking a shot as Pozar goes into the corner, chased by Vasiliev, and he dumps it out, and the puck's loose at center. Hlinka gets it for Czechoslovakia, brings it over the line, and they're calling it a deliberate offside.
Well, that's pretty doubtful. It was a deliberate offside. Hlinka wasn't sure where his teammates were inside the zone. He made the little turn at the blue line, then took it in, but he wasn't sure. He couldn't see who was behind him, but the puck comes all the way into the Czechoslovakian zone.
Helmut Balderas looking on from the Soviet bench.
Here we see the big captain. Puck gets moved inside. Here's the opportunity just off the edge of the net. Tretiak. Hlinka not able to catch up with the puck as it goes into the corner.
This game for the gold medal at the 1978 World Hockey Championship. And it's been a great start, a scoreless tie after 10 minutes, 35 seconds. There's a drive, and that stopped in front. Pervukin let it go. The Soviets trying to get into scoring position. Aberman runs into his check, and the player's puck slapped off the board, kept in by Pervukin, rolls to the side of the net. Back to the line, there's a drive, and it's over top of the Czechoslovakian goaltender, Halicek. Another shot from the side by Maltsev, and it's brought back by Czechoslovakia. Over the line goes Novak, into the corner to Martinets. Martinets bumps with Pervukin, sends it on the far side, and number 7, Zajac, got there to keep it in. Let the Soviets get possession quickly again. Golikov comes over the line. Vladimir Golikov, number 25, into the corner, a pass in front for his brother Alexander, and it's intercepted, and Czechoslovakia comes right back. Aberman goes off as the Czechoslovakian team trying to get a line change. Pervukin for the Soviet Union to Valery Harlamov. Harlamov comes over the Czechoslovakian line, but can't split the defense. Rolls into the corner. Mikosh bumps him, and they pin it there and get a whistle. There's no score, and this is the World Hockey Championship on CTV. Welcome back to Prague, Czechoslovakia on this Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to everybody across Canada. And there's no score between Czechoslovakia and the Soviet Union. And the puck just dumped out to center. Mikosh, number 4, has it for Czechoslovakia. Pass on the left side. Chernik races in quickly after it. Bumped and falls down as Sagankov ran into him. After it is Peter Stashny. He was stopped at center. Fedosov carries on for the Soviets. A pass over on the far side was broken up by Mikosh, but he can't get it outside the line. In after it, number 9 is Dvorak. Dvorak got it up to his own blue line, and it's finally cleared out to center ice. Brought back in by Zagankov. Rolls it right to the Czechoslovakian net. And before Halicek could get his glove on it, the Soviet player took a swipe and hit him on the hand.
Well, Sagankov just looked and tried to put that puck just in. Here we see Sagankov taking it rather casually. He's looking. He puts it through. Mikhailov is breaking to the net. Tries to get a stick onto the puck before Halicek can kill it. Actually, Halicek never did kill it. There's Sagankov just throwing it through. That veteran Mikhailov trying to dump that puck behind Halicek.
And we played 12 minutes and 33 seconds in the opening period. Hlinka is out there now for Czechoslovakia with Pozar, number 23, and Richter, number 8. Richter fires it over to Keuchel. Keuchel dumps it into Pozar, but it's offside at the Soviet blue lines.
Well, we see big number 22 for the Soviet Union's Zhluktov, and I'm really surprised that he's playing in this hockey game. He took an awful jolt in the last game against Team Canada. He had a very bad shoulder. He hasn't practiced or played for the last 3 or 4 days, but there he is out taking a regular shift at center on this line change.
Puck rolls to Luchenko, then he shoots it onto the other side. Billy Letonov, number 14, ran into Halinka. The puck rolls, and Luchenko is there to cover up. But it comes back out. Bubla brings it over the line to Richter. But scooping it up is Makarov. He loses it. Richter tries to give it to Halinka. Back to Bubla. And he fanned on his shot. Halinka in the corner. Taken against the boards by Luchenko. And we get a whistle with another face-off in the Soviet zone.
Well, who said this international hockey isn't rough or that they don't take cheap shots? Because Beletinov, he just came in there and just gave a little jolt to Richter. Just put his fist right in his face, and there was a little bit of a hassle in the corner.
Many Canadian supporters on hand here in Prague, and General Motors, one of Team Canada's biggest boosters here during the championship. We thank General Motors for their support of not only bringing this telecast to all Canadians, but also for making Team Canada 78 a reality. An exciting Team Canada winning a bronze medal earlier today, 3-2 over Sweden. Here's Martinet, lets it go, the rebound, and Tretiak stopped that. On the far side, Alexander Golikov. And the puck is fired into the Czechoslovakian zone. We played 13 minutes and 40 seconds here in the opening period. There's no score. Maltsev, number 10. On the right wing side, goes over the line, left the puck behind, and it's the delayed offside at the Czechoslovakian blue line. The all-star team here at the championships announced this afternoon. Polacek of Czechoslovakia, the all-star goaltender. Bubla of Czechoslovakia, Fedosov of the Soviet Union on defense, and the forward unit, Halinka of Czechoslovakia with Maltsev and Kapustin. That's the all-star team announced today here in Prague. And Team Canada had 10 players receive votes, but the team dominated by Czechoslovakian and Soviet players. Marcel Dion was the runner-up in the center position. He had 42 votes as the center. Halinka was the winner with 58. 13 minutes and 50 seconds have been played in the opening period. There's no score. Bumping in the corner, number 15 is Kaberle of Czechoslovakia, rolling puck in front. And Aberman tries to get it out. Novak finally gets it out to center ice. And Provukin got it for the Soviets over to Vasiliev up on the left side. That's Golikov, had it bounce off his skates. Alexander Golikov knocked down Martinet, and Kaberle gives it to Novak. A delayed penalty coming up to the Soviets. As Novak has the puck inside his own line, coming up a pass on the left side, and Pozar had it bounce off his stick, and finally the penalty is called. This is the World Hockey Championship on CTV. Czechoslovakia on the power play now. Golikov in the penalty box at 14:31. Puck rolls back into the Czechoslovakian zone. Dvorak goes back after it. Czechoslovakia on the power play. There's no score here in the opening period. Stashny shoots it into the corner. In after it is Sagankov, and he just clears it down the ice back into the Czechoslovakian zone. 1 minute and 30 seconds remaining in the penalty to Golikov of the Soviet Union. Stashny shoots it into the Soviet zone. Marian Stashny goes in after it. Kicks it to his brother Peter Stashny, number 26. Back to Marian Stashny. Marian Stashny back to the line. Dvorak makes a shot. Marian Stashny lets it go. And covering up, blocking the shot, is Tretiak.
Well, it was very interesting how this was set up. Here we see Stashny throwing it to the point. He moves to the middle, and you see the screen in front of the net. His brother is screening the Soviet defenseman, allowing Stashny to go right to the net and get the shot. But here's the first puck coming out of the corner. Then watch the tie-up in front of the net. Fedosov is tied. Look at him tying him right up in there, allowing Stashny to get that shot on goal. And Tretiak has to come up with a big stop here on the Czechoslovakian power play.
Halenka with Richter and Pozar. The Soviets get possession and shoot it down the ice with 1 minute and 3 seconds remaining in the penalty. Bubla, number 19, leaves it there for the big captain, Ivan Halenka. Halenka of Czechoslovakia to Pozar on the left side, goes into the corner, checked by Zagankov, and slapping it off the boards and gets it out to center ice in a race for it. Mikhailov is grabbed by Bubla. And there's a penalty there coming up, interference. As Bubla grabbed a hold of the Soviet player right at the Czechoslovakian line.
Well, Mikhailov saw his opportunity when the puck came out of that zone. He just scooted ahead. Here's the puck coming out by Bubla. Now look at Mikhailov. He just puts that. Here's the veteran. He's trying to get around to get. Bubla has to put the hog tie on him, bring him to the boards. And this is the thing that drives really crazy. Here is Bubla again. His arm right around him, bring him down, and that nullifies the Czechoslovakian power play.
And the time of the penalty, 15 minutes and 50 seconds. There are still 41 seconds remaining in Golikov's penalty, and now Bubla's in there for Czechoslovakia. No score as Keuchel brings the puck out. Gets it over the line. There's a drive, and that just goes wide as Halenka let that shot go. After it for the Soviets is Kapustin, number 8. And he has possession, leading a Soviet attack, coming up to center with Balderas. Goes over the line, shoots it into the corner. Balderas after it. Passes right in front, a loose puck. Reaching out is Holacek. And he smothers and holds onto it.
Well, these two forwards, Helmut Balderas. Here we see now Kapustin moving the puck in the corner. Balderas is first to the puck. He throws it out in front. Kapustin trying to get enough strength. There you see the Czechoslovakia.